With our being in October, many will dress up in costumes to go trick or treating or go to a party. Did you, growing up, have a favorite or silliest costume you wore? My favorite was Spider Man, right over there. Love Spider Man. But even if we didn't get to go trick or treating or we don't go to costume parties, when we were growing up, we pretended. We like to imagine, pretending to be a police officer, an astronaut, pretending to be a doctor, an athlete, a movie star, a musician. We like to pretend. And one of the things that I think God wants to help us with is to get the masks off. The masks that hide, the masks that conceal, the masks that don't show what's really going on in our lives. It's interesting that the first sin that Adam and Eve, when they committed sin, that they covered themselves because they wanted to cover the shame, and then they hid from God. And it's not good for us. It's not healthy for us. It's not going to grow us to put on a mask that just has a big smile, or a mask that says I'm fine, a mask that says I'm doing great, no trouble, nothing to see here. In Proverbs 27:19, it says, as water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. So God wants to help remove the mask that we keep on so that our true self would be seen and that his true light would come in. In 2 Corinthians 4:6, it says, for God who said, let light shine in the darkness, has shown the light of the knowledge of his glory into our hearts through the face of Jesus Christ. How amazing, the very first act of creation, bringing light into a dark world. He says, I'm going to bring the same light into your heart and into your life. You're going to see the face of Christ. So it's important to not cover up how we feel, to not cover up maybe a fear we have, or a doubt, or a pain, or or an area of feeling lost and needing help. We want to let God by his spirit remove the mask, let his true light in so that our true self would be seen and our true self would come out. The good stuff, so we could pray and say, God, I need your help. God, give me peace. God, give me boldness to stand in by faith. Give me wisdom for this decision. And then we can look to others. We can go to others, sisters and brothers that we trust, sisters and brothers that are walking with the Lord, sisters and brothers who want our best. And we can say, hey, could you help me process a decision I have to make? Can you help me? I've been hurting about this thing that happened in my life. Hey, could you help me? I'm not seeing God in the midst of what I'm going through in my daily life. Let's be real. Let's get the masks off, and let's get to where we can let the light into the darkness, the emptiness, the places that need a touch. He wants to deliver light into our hearts and into our lives.